Greetings, children. Welcome to my channel, Inside Accountancy by Shakun, Accounting Made Easy. Today, we'll be talking about dissolution of a firm, that is Chapter 7 of T.S. Garewal. In this video, we'll be talking about the meaning of dissolution of a firm, the preparation of realization account and partners capital account, with the help of certain examples based on these topics. So before we move to the examples, let us first discuss the meaning of dissolution of the partnership firm, which means where the partnership amongst the different partners comes to an end. It leads to the closure of the business, winding up of the firm, and the firm does not continue to exist in the eyes of the law. For more details, you can click on the I button and refer to my previous videos where this topic has been explained in detail. So in this video, we are majorly going to talk about certain examples where we learn how to pass necessary journal entries, the preparation of realization account, partners capital account, and the cash or bank account. So let's take an example about the same. Achal and Vichal were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:5. On 31st March 2018, their balance sheet was as follows. The balance sheet is given and the firm was dissolved on 1st of April 2018 and the assets and liabilities were settled as follows. So the information regarding assets and liabilities has been given. So we need to follow the proper sequence for writing off all the assets, for closing all the assets, then closing the liabilities, and then we'll move on to all these adjustments which are given here in the question. So first of all, let's look at the assets. If you have a look at all these assets, we will transfer all these assets such as land and building, machinery and debtors to realization account except cash at bank, because cash at bank is not transferred because we prepare cash or bank account in the end. So the entry for transferring various assets would be, since assets have a DR balance, for transferring they have to be credited. So our entry will be realization account debit to the various assets such as land and building, machinery and debtors. So this would be the entry for transfer of assets to realization account. Now let's move to the liability side. Liabilities have a credit balance. So all the liabilities, for closing them, we need to debit them. So capital account is not transferred to realization account. We will transfer creditors and employee provident fund to the realization account. These liabilities have to be debited. So creditors account debit, employee provident fund account debit to realization account. So this would be the entry for closing of our liabilities. Now let's read all these adjustments one by one. The first one is land and building be realized at 4,30,000. Now remember that we have already closed all our assets and liabilities. So whatever cash we are getting because of any particular sale of an asset or whatever cash we are paying to settle a liability, we should remember that the assets and liabilities do not exist in our books, and in place of asset account or liability account, we are going to use realization account. So land and building be realized at 4,30,000 means we are receiving cash. So cash account should be debited. Why are we receiving cash? Because we have sold land and building. So we cannot write land and building account here. So instead of that, we will write realization account. So this will be the entry for the first point. Second adjustment, debtors realized 2,25,000 along with interest, and 1,000 were recovered for bad debts written off last year. Again, we are receiving from debtors and we are also receiving our bad debts written off last year. Again, we are receiving what? We are receiving cash. So cash account DR, we cannot credit the respective asset account because they have already been closed. So we will credit the realization account. We can write down the total amount here, including the debtors and interest plus the bad debts recovered. Then the next adjustment is there was an unrecorded investment which was sold for 25,000. So there was some investment which was not recorded in the books, but now it has been sold. We are getting cash. So cash account DR to the investment account. Am I right here? Of course not. Those who were listening to me intently would know that we are not supposed to write investment account here, because investment, though it was not recorded in the books, but now we are not going to record any new account here. So instead of investment, we are again going to credit the realization account. I hope this point was clear, that although investment was not recorded earlier, but still we are not going to record it. We are only going to pass an entry through realization account. The next adjustment is Vitchell took over machinery at 2,80,000 for cash. Now Vitchell, being the partner, is the receiver. So partner's capital account should be debited and asset is going out. So asset should be credited. So ideally our entry should be partner's capital account DR, that is Vitchell's capital account DR, to realization account. As I told you that whenever a partner takes over an asset, his capital account is debited, and since asset is going out, so realization is credited. But in this case, it has been mentioned here in the end for cash. So that means although the partner has taken it, but he has taken on cash. So instead of writing this, we are going to write cash account DR to realization. So this entry will also be same, cash account DR to realization account, because although the partner has taken it, but he has taken it on cash. Then the next point is 50% of the creditors were paid 4,000 less in full settlement, and the remaining creditors were paid the full amount. Now look at the creditors. Our creditors were 1,79,000. So 1,79,000, out of these creditors, 50% accepted 4,000 less. So what is the 50% of 1,79,000? So our entry will be, since we are making a payment, so realization account DR to cash, our liability is reducing. So realization is debited and we are paying the cash, therefore cash is credited. So basically from the creditors, half of the creditors have accepted 4,000 less and the remaining creditors have accepted full amount. So the amount by which we are going to debit the realization account will be 1,75,000. I have subtracted the 4,000 from the total amount of creditors. So we needed to pass these entries. We have passed all these entries. One entry for the closing of assets, then for the closing of liabilities, then the entries for all these adjustments that were given. Finally, our question does not end here, because after all these entries, we need to find out whether there is profit or loss on realization. So depending upon the profit and loss, we need to pass the entry for profit and loss also, and finally the payment made to the partners. So let's have a look at the solution. I've just explained the question here to you. So our first entry, as I explained, is for transferring all the assets to the realization account. Then all the liabilities are also transferred to realization account. So all the assets and liabilities are transferred. Then I had explained land and building was sold, was realized, so bank to realization. Then the debtors were realized along with bad debts recovered. Again the same entry, bank to realization. Why have we used bank here? Because of the reason that in the balance sheet, cash was not given, bank was given. So all entries have been passed through cash or bank. Unrecorded investment, again the same entry, bank to realization. For the machinery which was taken over by the partner, but again it was for cash, so therefore bank to realization. In case in a question, these kind of transactions, they can always be combined together. They can always be combined together and one journal entry may be passed for all these similar transactions. Then you can explain it in the narration followed. Then the liability, the creditors had to be paid. The creditors had to be paid 1,75,000. But in the balance sheet, we were also given EPF. But no information was given. You have to remember that when in a question, whenever in a question you look at all the assets and liabilities, in case of liabilities, you have to make sure, you have to check the liabilities and see whether information for all have been given or not. If the information for any one liability is not given, then we assume that we will make the payment for that particular liability. So although in this question nothing was mentioned regarding EPF, So therefore, we have assumed that we have made the payment for EPF. We have made the payment has been made. So therefore, our entry, I have passed a combined entry here, realization to bank for creditors as well as for EPF. Then our next entry would be, as I told you, that after we pass all the entries, then we need to prepare the realization account. Now in a question where only journal entries are asked, you can prepare the realization account in the rough. You can calculate, make the calculations and see whether there is profit or whether there is loss. In this question, there is profit. So therefore, realization is debited and partners' capital are credited. Moving on, the last entry would be regarding the payment which is made to the partners. So when you prepare the partners capital account, you can again either make the partners capital account in rough, or you can straight away do the calculations and find out the balancing figure, and that balancing figure will be not transferred to balance carried down because the firm is closing. We are going to make that final payment to the partners, so therefore to bank or cash as the case may be. In our question we have cash at bank, so therefore Achal's capital debit, Vichal's capital debit to bank. So these were our journal entries in this question. Now let's take another example. Bale and Yale are equal partners of a firm. They decide to dissolve their partnership on 31st March 2018. So they were equal partners. So 1:1. Now the various assets and liabilities are given in the balance sheet to you. The assets realized were this: Yale took over furniture. Bale agreed to accept 25%, 2,500 in full settlement of his loan. Dissolution expenses are 2,500. We need to prepare the realization account, capital accounts of partners, and Bale's loan account as well as bank account. Now in this question, journal entries are not asked. Journal entries are not asked, but still I will tell you about the journal entries so that it helps you in proper posting. So as I told you, our first entry is always about the closing of assets. So if you look on the asset side, apart from bank, rest all the assets have to be closed. So our first entry would be realization account would be debited, and all the assets to building, to machinery, to furniture, to debtors and to stock, all the these particular assets have to be credited. Right. So all these, if you look at this journal entry, all these assets, they will be transferred to the debit side of realization account. And if we look at the liabilities, capital account obviously is not transferred to realization. General reserve is written off amongst the partners, so again not transferred to realization. Bale's loan, Bale is a partner, so partner's loan is not transferred to realization, so we are only left with creditors. So our entry will be creditors account DR to realization. So these are our two entries for writing off of our accounts. Now you should know about the journal entries also, and you should know how to prepare the account also. So if we move on to our account, the realization account, you should always remember that in the realization account on the debit side, we record all our assets because realization is debited and various assets are credited. So all the assets are shown on the debit side. So to building, to machinery, to furniture, to debtors and to stock, all the assets are shown here as according to the entry that I just passed. So other than that also you can remember that all assets are closed on the debit side. Obviously all the liabilities will be closed on the credit side. So on the credit side, by sundry creditors 50,000, we have closed all our liabilities also. So let's go back to the question. Okay, so now let's talk about the adjustments which are given in the question. The first adjustment is the assets realized were stock 22,000, debtors 7,500, machinery 16,000, building 3,500. So now in 35,000. So now instead of passing separate entries for all these assets, I will pass one common entry, that is bank, since bank was given in the balance sheet. So bank account DR to realization account, being the assets realized. I will add all the amounts together and show it as one entry. And this entry will be shown on the credit side in the realization account. We'll do two entries together. The next is Yale took over the furniture at 9,000. Yale is a partner. So partner's capital account should be debited since he's taken over the furniture, and realization account should be credited. Now let's have a look at how these two entries will be shown in the realization account. So we had already written off, or we had already closed our assets and liabilities. So now we are going to realize our assets. So that is shown on the credit side. Please note that we need to show all these assets separately while crediting the realization account. Also, always remember that assets are closed on the debit side and they are realized on the opposite side, that is on the credit side. This will be a hint for you. Other than that, if we talk about the liabilities, they are closed on the credit side and obviously they will be settled on the debit side. So we had done one more entry. First entry was about the realization of assets that we have posted here. The second was about the partner taking over the assets. So Yale's capital was debited and realization was credited. Therefore, it has been shown on the credit side. Moving back to the question, the next adjustment is Bale agreed to accept 2500 in full settlement of his loan account. He agreed to accept 2500 in full settlement of his loan account. Please remember that Bale's loan is a partner's loan and it has not been transferred to realization account. We have not transferred this liability to realization. Partner's loan account has to be paid, has to be settled through cash, but now we are making the payment in full settlement. So our entry would be, since it is a liability which is going to be paid now, so Bale's loan account will be debited with the full amount 3000 because no further liability will be there. Then we are paying him only rupees 2500. So to bank, only rupees 2500 is paid to him, and the rest of the amount, that is the amount which we are not which he is not taking, or which we are not paying, is a kind of a gain for us, that will be transferred to realization account. So that 500 goes to realization. The liability is written off completely by debiting it with 3000, bank is credited with 2500, and realization is credited with 500. So this was the entry. Then the last entry is dissolution expenses amounts to 2500. So our entry will be realized, since nothing is mentioned, so we'll assume that the firm is bearing it and the firm is paying it. So realization account DR2, bank account, this will be the entry. So now let's have a look at how these two entries will be shown. If you look at the first entry, in this, realization is to be credited with rupees 500. Realization is credited only with rupees 500 in the name of Bale's loan. So in the realization account, we will write by Bale's loan account 500, and for the dissolution expenses we will write to bank the expenses, that is 2500. Let me show you the question again. These were the only adjustments that were mentioned here and we have done it. After we do this, then what we should do is, before we proceed towards balancing of the realization account, we should look at how many liabilities were transferred to the realization account. If you look at the question, only one liability, that was sundry creditors, that was transferred to the realization account. Then you have to check whether all those liabilities, whether information was given for those liabilities or not. If the information was given, then we'll settle them accordingly. But if nothing is mentioned, then we assume, as I told you, we assume that those liabilities have to be paid by us. So that is why the amount of creditors has been written here as 14,000. We checked, there was just one liability and that liability had to be paid back. So therefore we have assumed that we must have made the payment. Therefore we've written it ourselves to creditors, to bank, creditors 14,000. After that, then we need to do the balancing. For balancing, we find out the total of debit and credit side. The greater total is written on both sides, and the balancing figure is calculated and is distributed between the partners in their profit sharing ratio, which in this case was equal. Since the balancing figure is coming on the credit side, so obviously this is loss, and that loss has been divided between the partners in their profit sharing ratio, that was equal. So this is how you prepare the realization account. All assets are closed on the debit side and realized on the credit side. All liabilities are closed on the credit side and settled on the debit side, and profit is the balancing figure on the debit side, and loss is the balancing figure on the credit side. Now let's move on to the preparation of partners capital account. So in the partners capital account, first we need to put the opening balance of partners capital account. So let's go back to the question once. So this was the question. So if we look at the capital account balances, we have the capital account balances here. Also, we have general reserve here. As you know, that general reserve is a accumulated profit or reserve, and that must be distributed between the partners. So two things from here will be shown in the capital account, that is the opening balances and the general reserve. So now let's go back to the partners capital account and put these things there. So opening balance of partners is shown on the credit side, and the general reserve, which is distributed equally between the partners, is also shown on the credit side. I hope you know the journal entry for the same. The journal entry is general reserve account DR to partners capital account. So this much is done. Then after that, you must look at the realization account to see that in the realization account, where have you mentioned partners capital account. You need to see that because of the reason that you need to make posting in the partners capital account. Now if I look at this question, I do not have any partners capital account on the debit side. On the credit side, when I'm checking, I just find here. Okay, this is black. Just give me a moment, please. Yeah. So I find partners capital account here, Yale's capital account. Okay. Now Yale's capital account, this means that partners capital account is debited. Why? Because it is shown on the credit side in realization account. So this partners capital account must have a debit balance. So when we post in the partners capital account, we have to post it in the debit side of the partners capital account. So on the debit side, we write to realization 9,000, as you can see here. Also, the loss which was shown on the credit side in the realization account, that has also been mentioned here on the debit side. Again, we do the balancing of the partners capital account. We find out the balancing figure for BAIL. Then we do the balancing for Yale. We find out the balancing figure for Yale also. Now the difference here is that normally in a question, you always find the balance and you transfer it to you either carry it down, or you transfer to executor in case of death, or you transfer to the loan account in case of retirement. But here we are not, the balancing figure that we have calculated, we are not going to carry it down. The amount will be paid to the partners because the firm is coming to an end. So to bank, the respective amount will be paid. The last thing is that we need to prepare the BAIL's loan account also. That was also asked in the question. Now BAIL's loan account, BAIL's loan is a liability. So the opening balance should be mentioned on the credit side. By balance brought down 3,000, which was given in the balance sheet. I've taken this amount from the balance sheet since it was a liability. So therefore I've mentioned on the credit side. Then we had passed an entry for settling partners loan. I'm just going to write the entry here. BAIL's loan account DR to bank to realization. This was the entry that we passed. 2,500 payment we had made, 500 goes to realization, total 3,000 here. So when we do the posting, BAIL's loan is debited in the name of bank and realization. So on the debit side, we write to bank and to realization. And if we look at the total is same on both sides. So we've also made the BAIL's loan account. Last but not the least, we need to prepare the bank account. For preparing the bank account, again, you should look at the opening balance of bank that is given to you in the balance sheet. Then you should look at the realization account. Wherever the bank is mentioned in the realization account, that also should be posted here. Then you also need to look at partners capital account, and wherever the bank is mentioned, it should be mentioned here. So the opening balance of bank is mentioned on the debit side, which was given in the balance sheet. Then the amount which we have realized from the sale of assets, that is shown in the name of realization account, because our entry was bank account DR to realization. So obviously bank account is debited in the name of realization. So to realization 8050, this is for the assets which have been realized. Obviously the liabilities were also paid, so that is shown on the credit side by realization. These are the liabilities which have been settled. Then we had made a payment to bail for his loan account, so 2500 payment was made, and finally from the partner's capital account the balancing figure was transferred to bank account because the payment had to be made to them. Therefore it has been mentioned on the credit side by bail's capital, by yield's capital, and the total of the bank account should be total on both, it should be same on both sides. So TR and the CR, so total should be same. If the total is same, means we have done everything correctly, but if the total is not same, then some error has been made. So I hope this is clear, this question is clear to everyone. Let's recapitulate. In this video we have talked about the meaning of dissolution of a firm, then the preparation of realization, partners capital account and cash and bank account. Also we talked about the journal entries with the help of certain examples. I hope the concepts were clear to you. Thank you so much for listening to me so patiently. If you have any questions, please contact me on my email ID, or you can also leave some comments. They are most welcome. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. So this is Inside Accountancy by Shakun signing off. Thank you.